centerpiece. Pray for my enemies. Pray for my enemies.
Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna
see. God on his nose, follow the lamb, don't follow the goat.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. His side having an early season to forget with this 1-6 start. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him with the lasting memory. There's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. Expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We'll find out for a few. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is man caught by Odunze. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Swift. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going on again with Swift. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Now, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Lofts it deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
On one, ready?
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
On 2.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Burrow. He's got Kasicki complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No running here. It's Todd Brooks. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 44-yard line.
Run play action here. Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow to the air now. It's caught. This is Dave Davis. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A give left side to Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. So now here's 3rd and 5.
11, mighty. Is this set? Right, 80. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Here we go with Brown. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Right, 80. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Headed out right. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself.
Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He finds Odunze downfield. He has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Dukes one defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November.
Here we go. 180. Plays hard. Punt. 11. MT. Take. 11. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 7.
On to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears and Luther Burden making their return to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Odunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down carry for Brown. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Brown again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Taken in by Noah Bailey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and it sets up 2nd down. The play fake, Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Cole Hardman now on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Can.
Play action now. Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Bears 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Takes out a one-stop. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we're making of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams will look to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive is beginning to run by Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Gets everything he has under this throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. To cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
On 1, Rick.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. He lays up for it and makes the catch. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Gun.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Williams hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. To the air yet again. Williams. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. On the sack, and they need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll run it with Swift. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs is all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Burrow on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got 2nd down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. Hot. 180. Hot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lets one fly deep downfield. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
1st and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
Here we go. Stop.
Carried by Brooks. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, Brock, a loss of yards, as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
It's hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Launches one deep downfield. Yeah, that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Come on, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
And 6 at the 24-yard line.
11. Hey, can.
From the 24. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Trying to work quickly now.
9 yards. That's good for our Bengals. First down.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Get set. Right, 80.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to manage a long yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals, first down.
I'm one, ready?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook is wide open.
Williams on the play action. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Williams to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Another try following the sack. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your licks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. But he just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Here's Williams. Puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Now to his wide out, it's a screen. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
From the red zone now. That's out the screen. Here's Moore. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Number 2, DJ Moore. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 4-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams again. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down. And 3 yards to go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Brown to start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody.
And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He's trying to push the field. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32.
At the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Out of shotgun, it gets to Swift. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 13. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Third down. Here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams going to run with it. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw on 3rd down. It's his running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. To the ground, thanks to Nunga. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
That'll give. It's Brown headed right. Makes his move towards the sideline. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down.
Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Got.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm one, ready?
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Connects with Fant. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can't. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
What is up?
They motion the slot man right. 1st down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. He set the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 12. Right in. 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
17 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
11. Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
49. Bears 28. Here's McPherson
on to handle the kickoff. return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams to throw. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's now 4th down.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
11 mighty.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard
Burrow from the gun. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. McPherson and the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.